you're a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Mm-hmm. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them.
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Yeah, you chastise the child too hard, or you creating trauma. Yeah. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is in that.
White people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's get it. 1.
There you go. Yes, sir. Famous thumb from Roscoe Rob. I ain't saying nothing till I see that thumb. You heard, but we definitely in the building, man. We in for a late night, you know what I'm saying? Give it up. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the late night sleepers, creepers. Hopefully they join with us tonight. Hopefully y'all ain't sleep, you know what I'm saying? It's a round table of truth exclusive here tonight.
Damn right.
Big up to Captain Zaryak, man. He just did an amazing battle. Shut them Edomites down. Prove that they don't know what the hell they talking about in the Bible. Because of course, you know what I'm saying, the authority of the Bible belong to them 12 tribes, man.
Damn right, sir.
12 tribes, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are the official authority over the scriptures, man.
Damn right,
you know
sir.
So with that being said, like always, man, I want to give it up to the nigga God, the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Also want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Man, and of course, you know what I'm saying, we got to give it up to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
All right. With that being said, I'm gonna, do what I do as far as giving it up for my hosts that rock it out with me every week. To my right, we got Officer Lamakiala in the building. And the announcement, I'll go around and so also to my left, I'm throwing off my lateness. I don't know.
that normal time.
There you go. To my left, doing what he do every week, we got Officer Yaradan in the building. To my far right, doing what he do every week, we got Officer Iowa Lumbar in the building. Doing what he do every week. We got Officer Mayad in the building. Joining us here tonight, you understand, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We got Captain Bob Mob in the building. As you can hear, he brought his Milwaukee team with him.
Rowdy.
You hear him in the background. All right. Also, I got to give it up to my tech team before I go anywhere else. Officer Ramawan, yeah, man.
Right.
Officer Raj Karab, you hear, man. A new member of the tech team, Officer Rakam Yala, yeah, man.
How's your daughters?
You understand? Also in here with tonight, man, we got a bunch of officers. I'll name them niggas at the end.
That's right. I'm right.
We'll get to them at the end, right? I'm Captain Malquad. We at the helm. Man, what's new? I'll talk to me, y'all.
Cap,
Please.
for some reason, black women will not learn. Black and Hispanic women will just not learn.
Come on.
For the life of me, I don't understand why you would look at the same people that have oppressed us for over 4 centuries. You would look to them to be your man. I don't even understand that when you've seen what they've done to the man whose loins you come from.
Damn right.
I don't get it.
Right. Well, we're gonna get into
the story, right, Cap?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that story tonight. It seems to be all over social media.
Everywhere.
The sister being unalived by a devil. And I'm gonna tell you, it's only really a story, you know what I'm saying, because she was unalived by a devil. There's plenty of black women get killed every day, don't make the news. But now it become an epidemic of our sisters being unalived by our oppressor and our enemy.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that later on. My y'all, you want to say something?
Hey, Cap, you know, we getting into that later on. I just want to shout out Captain Nazariak for that clinic that he just ran.
Get me right on
you know
that
what
point,
I mean,
man.
Cap? And what's so amazing is the devils get on there. They call us racist.
Right.
We racist. We black supremacists. We this, we that. We can't hate our oppressors.
Yeah.
But as soon as you apply the right amount of pressure,
that's it.
And back them devils in the corner with their so-called knowledge.
Come on, man.
All that racism comes streaming out. He called Captain Nazariak something, boy.
Yeah.
I thought I was back at home in Mississippi the way he said it. You know what I'm saying?
But they try to masquerade it with love.
That's
why we tell you the white man the devil.
That's right.
He try to mask, and he's done a man. Listen, man, you white people, man, get a white man a hand real quick. in this regard, he's had a hell of a run with that Christian religion, man.
He has, sir.
He's been really able to bring mind control blacks and Hispanics for 400 something odd years with a religion that is not in the Bible. Right? You understand? Like something that is just a fabrication. And Captain Nazariak ran a clinic on him tonight. The IHBK, we run clinics on the religion all the time. Proving it wrong. Let me tell you something. That's why the Lord say, you know, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but spiritual. These other nations, they got to use missiles and guns and all that and have a physical warfare. Our warfare is coming up against these different religions. The Lord say, tear these religions down, and he gonna hand over the kingdom of heaven to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The Bible is the greatest book ever written. Is the greatest story ever written. With the greatest prophecies ever written.
That's right.
The one people that don't have an identity, you understand, that don't have a land, that don't have a God, don't have nothing, gonna be the one people that end up ruling the earth.
Damn right,
brother. That's gonna be ending up being the greatest.
Damn right. And if I could, one more thing, sir. Shout out to the brother. I got Captain Zaya to the brother that's the host. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Cap, you know it's bad because the brother that's the host of Isco, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know it's bad that after Cap did it, the Edomite did his opening statement, and then Cap did his opening statement,
I get a water.
And the brother was like, okay. Like that brother, he kept his composure, but he knew from the first 10 minutes of that debate that Edomite was cooked. And you could hear it every time he handed the mic back over to him. He like, Ben, you want to try to do what the hell you think you finna do?
The cat didn't even have scriptures.
He had nothing.
He came to a battle with no scriptures. Y'all about
man, like that battle went to the show. Like all these other nations, they want to join the adoption because they know they're not going to be saved when Christ comes back, and they're going to face their punishment.
That's it.
Which brings me back to camp last week when IG was at the table. We had this Arab talking about he's an Iranian Jew.
Iranian Jew.
Because they all know that they ain't gonna get the salvation that they believe they should.
Damn right.
You feel my point? Right. And that's why they're trying to do all this debates and stuff like that, because they see their time is coming near.
Damn right.
So they're gonna fight for their life to try to get saved when Christ comes back. But this ain't gonna happen.
Man, give it up. Somebody give for me Isaiah 14:1.
Con out of one con.
What y'all saying is so powerful. You know what I mean? Everybody want to try to join themselves into the chosen people, but you're not the chosen people.
That's right.
You get my point, which is why they come up with these different religions to try to steal what belongs to us. The scriptures say it ain't about who run the race, it's about who is chosen. I'm paraphrasing.
Damn right.
The Most High chose us because of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
You understand? These cats love the Most High. And because they love the Most High, the Lord know that same blood that these men had is in you, which is why you the chosen people. There's nobody else that give a damn about serving the Lord. Because if they did, homosexuality wouldn't be prevalent in the earth.
That's right.
War wouldn't be prevalent in the earth.
Right.
Scriptures say when we get in rulership, nations shall study war no more. You get my point? Because we're going to show the Chinese how to live. We're going to show the Africans how to live.
Right.
And that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? To show them big bone head. I'm telling them, man, you can't eat rhinoceros feet and all that, man. It's bad.
No more mosquito burgers.
Get my point? We're going to show white people. We're going to show all races on earth, you know what I'm saying, how to do this thing. They believe, DA, that our greatest gift is dribbling a basketball and running a football. Here you are, grown man. That's a kid's game.
Right.
You know, and we not kids, we grown men. And a grown man, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be solidified with morality, with principles, man. Not if you could dribble the ball, hoopty, man, that's what's up. You could jump high, I get it. Man, that's wonderful. You understand? You could run a football at 40, the 40-yard dash real fast like Lamar used to do back in the day. He wanted to be a football player, but the Lord had other players. He ain't here with me now. Nigga, ain't no run no football, nigga. Organize this Midwest 5 week. All right, this is what it is. You understand?
Doing a good job.
A hell of a job. You got that scripture?
Come on, Wakan.
Read what you got.
Come on, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1.
Come on.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
The Lord gonna do what?
Have mercy on Jacob.
That's important to know. Because, man, we, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we've been in this hell, man, ever since the Pilgrims came, brother, we've been in hell. Got on them slave ships, that's hell. Man. You know, this whole time in this North American world, you know what I'm saying, being under the foot of the soul, it's been hell for us. And listen, the Lord is now giving us mercy. And he giving us mercy because, like the scriptures say, he giving us teachers to teach us what he want done. Teachers after his heart. You in the Christian church, you following the God that say his law is done away with. Basically, go ahead and you can be moralist. That's the God that you serve. Go ahead and be moralist. You're gonna be forgiven for it all because Christ died for it. And when you don't understand the damn Bible, man, the Israelites in during the time of Moses, for their sins, they had to sacrifice animals. They had to do a blood sacrifice. You understand, to kind of, I don't say masquerade, but to what I'm looking for their sins, to make up for their sins, to atone. That's the word, to atone for their sins. So Christ, instead of an animal, Christ gave his blood to atone for our sins. But that don't mean that we keep sinning. We're supposed to look at the brother's death and not sin. Not go out there and be whores. Not go out there and be drug addicts. Not go out there and be gang banging. You know, none of that. You understand? Keep reading. Let's go.
And will yet choose Israel.
And will yet do what?
Choose Israel.
That's all through the Bible. The Lord said he's gonna yet choose Israel. Keep reading.
And set them in their own land.
Set them where?
In their own land.
Man, listen, you could talk that foundational black American crap if you want to. This is not your land, and it will never be your land. This is the land of your captivity.
That's right.
And since it's the land of your captivity, the Lord is going to bury this place when he comes. You ain't never finna set up and this gonna become your home, and one day the white man gonna give you a piece of the pie. Are you insane? You Negroes still striving to get a piece of the pie from a place that ain't gave it to you in 400 something odd years. We ain't in the UPK. We don't want no piece of the pie. We want the Lord to come with fire and brimstone and wipe America off the map and set us in our own land. And when we get our own land, man, we're gonna do what niggas do. You get my point? We're gonna be in royalty. You're gonna see niggas walking out their house with a 40-ounce old English 800 and sipping it right there in front of a Big Mac. Yeah, looking at their neighbor like, nigga, Pope be a cup. We ain't got to worry about the police beating them over our head. None of that. Read. Let's go.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And the what?
The strangers shall be joined with them.
The strangers is the everybody outside of the 12 tribes, the heathen, as the scriptures say, the white man, the Arab, the African, the Asians. Read.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They shall do what?
Cleave to the house of
that's
Jacob.
That's what you're seeing here tonight. They ready to cleave unto you. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, in a minute gonna see that you the chosen people, man. That's right. They gonna see that us coming together. How in the hell we surviving when everybody in the earth about to begin to suffer? We gonna survive because the Lord is about to show that he is with the ISUBK. He is with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And the other nations gonna marvel. Then they're going to find out, Ramawan, that these niggas actually do have a God. You get them up on, again, black man, Hispanic, Native, Indian man, you ain't got no business having no white God. You ain't got no business having no Arab God. If God ain't a nigga, then I ain't.
Yep.
It ain't no God. If God ain't a nigga, I ain't on no God. Then you get my point. Read.
Khan, verse 2.
Let's go.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Shall do what?
Shall possess them.
Possessing somebody is slavery. Read.
In the land of the Lord.
In what?
In the land of the Lord.
The land of the Lord is Jerusalem.
Man, right.
We can drop that, man. Let's get down to the next joint, man. Let's get to these topics.
Con.
Probably I'll let Charles the nigga all over. He gonna make me feel like I could dunk a basketball. Shit.
Cool. So first topic of the night is Trump posting that picture of so-called Jesus Christ hugging him in the AI form.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's see. Let's check it out. Can you turn it up?
TV Bubble Show.
A doctor.
Trump got to be about 97.
Yeah.
At least. He's still drinking that blood. You saw Ellen DeGeneres. She stopped drinking that blood.
He's starting to wither away.
Man, he still got a supply.
For adults with type 2 diabetes.
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as the doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And
That's it.
You got to show the picture.
Let's get the picture. Let's show the picture. Is there an article on it?
That's the same. It has an article attached to it.
No slip.
I'll send it to Edgy real quick. You should have.
Listen, man, like Cap was saying, listen, the sun, like the hell is here on earth, right? And we've been living in hell so much that heaven has to be a place where you can come outside and drink a 40 with your brothers.
Yeah, right.
It got to be a place where you ain't gonna drive down the street and no sirens come behind your back. You know damn well you good.
That's
You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about depression. You ain't got to worry about your women being whores and harlots for every goddamn thing and everybody. You ain't got to worry about your sons and daughters reading books about transgenderism. And you're going to control the curriculum. You're going to control the narrative under a black man named Jesus Christ.
Somebody get for me where the scriptures say Christ is blasphemed every day.
Come
Get that for me. You know what I'm saying? We got an article on it or no?
Come
Go ahead, read what you got, RG.
This is the Independent. Trump posts a picture of Jesus hugging him days after his AI deity image drew widespread anger. President,
and get me right on this. Is the cat laying in the bed? What's his cat name? Epstein. Is that Epstein?
That's Epstein. Good night.
I know a lot of people were saying that that's what like Epstein.
That might be.
Hey, let me tell you something. You see everybody in that picture, lily white. Lord have mercy. Go ahead, RG.
President Donald Trump has posted an image of Jesus embracing him to his Truth Social account, just days after widespread backlash over an image he shared depicting himself as the Messiah. The new image, which appears to be AI generated and was originally posted on X by a Trump supporter, depicts Jesus with an arm around the president's shoulder and one hand on his chest in front of a halo of light in an American flag.
That's another picture. If y'all can get that picture up there as well.
Go ahead, RG.
Come. Their heads are leaning against each other and both have their eyes closed. Trump posted the picture Wednesday morning with the message, "The radical left lunatics might not like this, but I think it's quite nice. President DJT."
What's our thoughts on this here? I mean, to me, it's just y'all done.
Like it, sir. If I could, like what you saying right here is mostly got to do with Donald Trump's pride. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
this guy has an extreme amount of pride that where he can't, like, even with the depiction, like you see, he won't take no accountability of it. It's like, you know, I put it up and I ain't think this was that. He like, I thought I was a doctor. You know what I'm saying? That's why I posted it. He's not taking any accountability, but this picture right here, I don't want to look at this picture right there. This shows that Cesar Borgia and Donald Trump is along the same line. So if you look at that picture of Donald Trump as blasphemous, you should look at that Cesar Borgia picture and portraying himself as Christ as even more blasphemous, because he did is that type of heinous crimes that Donald Trump did. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Give it up.
My man, of course, to the world out there, they're gonna see this picture of Cesar Borgia and believe it's Christ. And then, but when I see this, I think see Donald Trump and then the other picture as well. If you intermingle them, it's like him saying he's the Christ for America.
That's it.
You know, he's bringing himself up, saying I'm going to save this country and bring it out from, you know, whatever hellhole he believes it's in.
That's it.
You know, saying, you know, with the war out there, you know, the hatred of the black and Indians inside. Right. It's like he's telling white America, I'm your Christ.
That's it.
I'm gonna save this country.
That's it.
Can I double down on that real quick?
Please.
And what you're saying is excellent, because when I see this picture, I see white supremacy. That's what I see. America is about white supremacy, and America, and what Donald Trump is telling you is that if America is white supremacy, then he is, what do they say? Your Moloch, he's the star of, he's becoming the star of Molech, or the star of white supremacy.
That's it.
He became, what was it, Chiam? Or was it, because he's the star of Rim Fam.
Put that other picture up while we talking. Go ahead, Jay.
The
one y'all had up the first time.
He's telling you he is the Messiah for white supremacy in America, because America feels suffocated by blackness. I'm telling you straight up. Black and brown have become the predominant force in America, period. Because you want to know why? Since 1969, ISUPK has been teaching blacks and Hispanics and giving them the breath of life. And what you're seeing is what you seen in Ezekiel, Cap. When we prophesy, we ain't prophesying we prophesying to the wind. But now that touched them bones. And now you starting to see the valley of the dry bones. You starting to see black people stand up. Hispanics and Native Indians stand up, starting to stand together. And I know social media don't want you to know it, but blacks and Hispanics are closer than we have ever been since what?
That's right.
Civil rights.
That's
right. I'm coming to you, man. I just want to say this. If you look at this picture right here, you take a good look at it, right? If you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, understand something. That America does this picture right here is showing you that you are not included in America.
Yeah, right.
You understand? This picture is more. I know a lot of people looking at it and making fun and think it's a game and all this, but really, this picture has so much of a meaning. This is what America is all about. And blacks and Hispanics, America, you are not included in America. That's what this picture represents. It ain't a Hispanic on there, you understand? It ain't a black man on there. And this is what America is all about. So seeing it, knowing that, like the brother was just saying, this is something that we need to see. We need to see, you know what I'm saying, that we are not a part of America. Because since 1964, when Martin Luther King signed that so-called civil rights bill, we have been under the illusion that we are part of America. You get my point? We've been under that illusion since we've been here. That's what make a man go fight a war. Black men go and the Hispanics go fight wars because they want to prove to America that we are citizens like you. Right. You get my point? But brothers and sisters, you do not understand. The Lord do not want you to be a part of this place. The people that's ruling over top of us, they never created America for you to be a part of.
Right.
And I know that's a harsh reality to face. But if you look at this picture right here, let me tell you something. This picture is a representation of what America is truly about. For white people, created for them, and this is just what it will be.
Right.
My yard.
Hey, Comic Con,
Please.
and if I could,
And I
hate to put the team to work, but if we could put that other picture back up real quick,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, of him and Bozier. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
And real quick, if you wouldn't mind, I just want to say something about this picture real quick. So the thing about this picture right here, I know a lot of people, even black people, were offended by it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got that white Jesus in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when I see this picture, you know what I mean? Let me know when you get it back up.
Just keep talking, brother.
Sir. When I see this picture right here, sir, I see the spirit of white America.
Right.
Because what I'm looking at when I see this picture, that is Donald Trump being embraced by his God.
That's it.
And being sanctioned by his God to do what he wants. Because when I see this picture, what I see is two violent sexual degenerates comforting each other.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Because you got Caesar Borgia, who is a violent degenerate and deviant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With his head on this man's head, his arm on him, and his hand on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And Trump with his eyes closed, like the woman of the relationship, being comforted by her man.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And we know, according to the Epstein files, that Trump is a violent degenerate. You know what I'm saying? That is allegedly assaulted children and women and all the things in his history, grabbing them by the box and doing all the things that he's done.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So when black people see this, they need to realize this is the spirit of the people and the country that you are trying to love. They are violent, they are bloodthirsty, and they are degenerates that seek to do nothing but harm to you.
Damn right. Give it up, IG.
Come on, sir. Donald Trump, I feel like he suffered from main character syndrome.
Damn right.
He the main guy.
Yeah.
And he's an extreme narcissist.
Right.
Like in his mind, I believe he think his achievements in life are on par with Jesus Christ.
That's it.
He think he better than George Washington. He think, he's the greatest man to ever live. And he gives you that point in everyday life.
That's it.
I mean,
man, listen, that image of white Jesus is such a powerful image because what it does, it establishes, a person's motivation in life. You got to think that it's just more than the picture. If you are black and Hispanic and you looking at as a white man as the savior, then what does that mean for you and your people?
Right.
What self-esteem are we gonna draw from a picture of a white man being white Jesus?
Right.
So here come Trump being a sexual deviant. You get my point, and he gonna paint himself like he's Christ in one picture, and then the other picture he gonna paint himself being embraced by Christ.
Right.
And he can do that because the cat who they painted as Christ, which is Caesar Borgia, this cat was a nasty sexual deviant, man. You get my point. That's why I said, do we get the scripture where they blaspheme Christ? Get that scripture right there for me, because why in the hell would you have a cat who was a known homosexual, Leonardo da Vinci, the one that painted the picture? He was the lover of Caesar Borgia.
Right.
And on top of that, Caesar Borgia slept with his sister, man. You get my point? Like, this was a vile cat. That goes to show you, man, that these people, man, that rule over us and that run America, they a vile bunch of people, man. And we have become like them. You get my point? You got what I need, my yard?
Read
what you got, bro.
The book of Romans chapter 2 and verse 24.
Go ahead.
For the name of the Most High is blasphemed among the Gentiles.
Not that one. It's one where it say Christ is blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? The point of it is that, it is diabolical for them to steal, our king. You know what I'm saying? And the physical description of a man means something. You understand? Like it is a part of who you are. And they stole our hero, you know what I'm saying? And the UPK, what we do is we come and take our hero back by not only bringing out what he looked like, but bringing out what he represented and what he was about.
That's right.
You get my point. Go ahead, Lamar, where we going next?
Next up, we have a white man talking about how music can put you in a trance-like state.
Let's do it.
In the meantime, while we get that, can I just make one observation?
Please.
The reason why the Israelite School UPK pushes the real icons of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians being the ones in the Bible is to combat images like that, because what you see causes something to happen in your mind, and that's why they call it programming. And when they people control programming for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians through music and through movies and through sitcoms. Have you noticed that every time they put something on TV about Black women, it got to be something about Real Housewives of Atlanta or something like that, showing Black women whooping on each other and all that, and that begins to be the normal.
That's it.
What we pushing in the Israelite school UPK, when you see us at camp tomorrow, guess what you will see? You'll see that false image of Jesus Christ, and then you'll see the true image of Jesus Christ. Why do we push the true image of Jesus Christ? Because that is what Blacks and Hispanics need to see. It's going to give you the hope that you need.
And like you said, it's gonna help your self-esteem. Because it ain't like that white women don't go to bars and fight. They some of the most nasty, disgusting, vile beasts that's out there. But when have you seen a TV show with 10 white women on the show and they fighting each other like cats and dogs? You see what I'm saying? You haven't seen it. And guess what? You ain't gonna see it because white people know better than that. But yet they will go get some Black and Latino sisters, put them in the same house, and have them fighting like cats and dogs. You get my point? Because this is what they want our younger daughters to look at and think that it's okay to be like that. You get my point? And what's sad is them leaders, these Black actors and leaders that you love and think so great, they sit up there and see white people doing these things and keep their mouth closed, keep their mouth zipped. Here we are, fresh out of the goddamn ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Barely got a pot to piss in and a window to throw out out of. We got to be the ones to speak up against this evil, because these cats that's raised up over us, brother, they ain't gonna do it at all.
That's right.
You understand? Let's go, Lamar. What we got?
Got the video right here.
Let's get it.
Like, Jesus loves me. And I'm just going to say, Jesus loves me. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. The emphasis is on the one beat, okay? It's more of a march. Bum, 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 right? And now we can also move the accent. We can duplicate that and put it on the 1 and on the 3. Jesus loves me. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me. This I know. Kind of like a child would sing it. It's innocent. It's on the 1 and 3. All we have to do is shift the accent to the 2, or to the 2 and the 4, or just the 3. Sounds kind of confusing, but it would be like this. Jesus loves me. This I know. Oh, for the Bible tells me so. Oh, little ones to him belong. All of a sudden, you have what we call like a rap or a hip hop feel. It's the same word, same type feeling of the same type of melody or whatever, but all we've done is move the accent. The moment we move the accent from the 1 or 3, it becomes a syncopated beat. Syncopation, by all occult experts around the world, agree syncopation is the source of occult power in pagan worship services.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So this is profound to the Christian. Now we're in our homes, we're in our cars listening to Christian music that has all these beats and syncopated things in it, and we're going, oh, this is great, this is wonderful. What it actually does, just like it does to ancient voodoo worshipers and modern day voodoo worshipers in their religious services, is it short circuits the frontal moral lobe. It gets them to a place to where they can become possessed. It's called the place of the crossroads between the physical and the spiritual. And now in the church, we have this thing going on, and we call it the moving of the Holy Spirit.
Hey,
that's pretty profound thinking.
That's pretty profound, yeah.
Okay, so all of a sudden, we're getting our mind going, and we're getting, not our mind going, we're getting our emotions going. We're taking that frontal moral lobe and we're casting it off, and whatever the preacher's preaching goes in without interpretation. God said no. Reason with me. So I know right there, that is not a God, it's of the devil. Because the devil doesn't want us to reason out who he is, because if we really reasoned it out, what he stood for, and what he's trying to do for us, we would run from him.
Right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got a scripture, if I may.
Please.
Ephesians chapter 2. Can somebody get that, please? Man, let me tell you something. White man is very, very, very crafty with what he does. That's right. What he shows. And listen, this is exactly what I was just saying, Kat. They get you through the images and then they put the music in there. They know what they doing with this. Like they study music. Like I studied music, man, for a long time. And there's different type of musical parts and different type of beats and off beats or whatever the case may be. And when they play it in certain measures, they can grab it. They can take your mind and make it loop in your mind. That's what a hook is even called. It's called a hook for a reason. They use that same thing and put it in something that makes you want to replay that over in your mind. This is why the Lord called them the Prince of the Air. Let me tell you something. They know what they doing with this. If I could,
please, let's go. Let's get it.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 2 and verse 2. Wherein in times past ye walked according to the course of this world.
Let me tell you something. Before, listen, like we listen to music, Cap, and we don't listen to it when Tupac say, you know what I'm saying, me and my girlfriend, we don't look at that and say, you know what, I'm finna go into the mall with my gun. I'm finna go you know what I'm saying, shoot up the mall. When they say what's another one? Off-white bricks, white tan bricks, just hit a lick for 50 more. We don't internalize that and say this is what I'm about to do, because but people in the world really do. You understand? And when you was in the world, just if you could just think back from when you was in the world, man, that crumped you up. I remember when I used to be in the hood, I used to ride the Young Jeezy, brother, and that was it. Whatever Young Jeezy said, dude, that's what we was on. You see what I'm saying? Read on, please.
Wakan, according to the prince of the power of the air.
You see who controls your airways right now? The white man controls your airways. He controls what you learn, when you learn it, how you learn it, at what time you learn it. Read.
The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
The children of what?
Disobedience.
Because if you are obedient to the Lord, let me tell you, so I don't care what you hear on a song, what you see on TV, you know damn well this is not how you're supposed to live. You're not supposed to teach. It's just entertainment. Read.
Verse 3, among whom also we all had our conversation in times past in the lust of our flesh.
That's self-explanatory. Read.
Fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind.
That's what they want. What we just watched, they want you. They want the desires of your mind, and whatever you thinking in your mind, 9 times out of 10, that's exactly what you're gonna do. And when you done doing it, you'll understand it was a demon. Because when you sit in the cell, like, man, why am I sitting here? I just got through spraying up the club. Yeah, when that demon leaves, you're gonna realize this ain't how you think. As the demon leaves, read the rest of it, please.
Wakan, and were by nature the children of wrath.
Go ahead.
Even as others.
Verse 4 is what I really want.
Wakan, verse 4. But the Most High, who is rich in mercy.
Man, get nice. You see what type of mercy that the Lord done had on us in the Israelite school of UPK, who are absolutely in a trance. That same trance they wanted us to be in, brother, you got snapped out of that trance, and now here you go under the mercy of the Most High, seeing that that's his best quality. Go ahead.
For his great love wherewith he loved us.
That's the point. That's the point. What's to combat all this, Cap?
Come on.
The laws of the Lord. That's what you use. If you want to live by anything, do not live by what you see on the TV. Don't live by what you hear on the records. Man, live by what you hear from Captain Mama Quad here in Chicago. By Captain Tazaryak in New York. By Captain Tyler Ward in Philly. By all of these brothers who've been trained up in the spirit of the Most High. That's how you live. Man, Captain, I didn't want to say it, you know what I'm saying?
Right, give it up. You
know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like, listen. You have to be wise to this game. And I know what Captain Marquardt about to say, about to be real heavy. So
listen, I just want to say it just goes to show you that he's telling what he basically telling you is how the preachers are programming the people who sit in their church. Because you wonder, we battle on the street for a long time. And I know it got to amaze you, brothers. How is it that the Christians they don't know the things that we know in the Bible? Simple things. You see what I'm saying? Them cats get up there, man, with that preaching. They get up there with that music, and brother, they are brainwashing those people that's in that damn church to where what they saying is the truth. And the Bible is no longer even a part of the equation. But the Bible, they got the Bible like it represents what they about. You get my point? And brother, it's so demonic in this that the same thing that they doing in the church, they doing with rap music. They doing with R&B. To where this music and these sermons are controlling who you become as a person. You understand?
Hey, so like I said, something else he said that was pretty heavy that, you know what I'm saying, people need to realize in a Christian church. He said, you know what I'm saying, they think they in there getting the Holy Spirit cast on them.
That's
when
it.
they're really getting demons cast on them.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And I had heard a recording from an Edomite long time ago that said something similar to that, Cap. He was talking about how you know, these organizations and satanic people, they put these spirits on the music and in the churches and stuff. This Edomite literally said, if you show me 5 top 10 albums in your home, I'm gonna show you 5 different demons in your home.
Damn.
Because they said that the top 10 songs and top 10 albums, they purposely put demonic energy and spirit. The messages, like he just said, that rhythm, where you think you catching a vibe, you think you catching a spirit, when you really catching a demon that's gonna make you go out and unalive somebody, essay your kids or a woman, steal something, hurt somebody, do something. Because we listen to music all day long.
That's it.
You know what I mean? The more you listen to it, the more that demon has a chance to get on you. Like Captain Bar say, we can listen to Benny the Butcher rapping about rubber bands and weight. It's just a hot song. But then brothers in the world that have no spiritual guidance, no spiritual protection, no leadership, no head or hedge around them, that demon gonna hop on in them and they gonna run out here and risk their lives and do something foolish for them rubber bands and weight.
And why do I'm coming to you, God, New York? Why do you have to be entertained 24/7 anyway? You ever thought about that?
Right.
Like sometime I get in my car, I don't play no music because I need to think. Sometime when I'm at the crib, I don't watch TV. Ain't nothing playing. I'm just sitting there thinking or reading. Why is it that you have to be entertained? You ever thought about that?
Right.
Why do you all? If you ain't watching the radio, you got a TV on. If the TV ain't on, the radio ain't on. It's like you can't live. You like a damn crack. You like a crack addict. You got to be entertained 24/7. When life is not about entertainment, man. Now's the time, man, where you got to move yourself away from that radio, away from that TV, and you got to be able to start thinking and observing the world that's around you, man. Because the world that's around us, brothers and sisters, is changing, and we not hip to it being changed. Because of course, we going to a place that's brainwashing us. Every Sunday we getting brainwashed. You get my point, and don't understand that this brainwashing is not preparing you for the disaster that's about to come. Y'all are done.
It was so heavy about what you said, sir. It leads right into what I was about to say, because I remember being in the Christian church and how a pastor would do something called hooping. You know what I'm saying? That Christian church.
It's called what?
It's called hooping.
Hooping.
So what they do is they like he said, they get the cadence and the rhythm, and they say, and the Lord, and I was doing, and you know what I'm saying? They get off into this hoop. You know what I'm saying? Then, but it's all about the rhythm and what, you know what I'm saying? Not about what they can be saying anything. Right. They can be saying, go kill your mama. Whatever they say.
And you gonna do it.
Because
get rid of that man. It's almost like when Juvenile song come on, back that ass up. Even Sisters in the Truth, I didn't sing them. They song play, they get to twitching like I'm in the truth, but I want to throw his ass. We be looking like this. You can't do that up. Y'all matter of fact. Y'all give me right. Matter of fact, y'all turn that Juvenile off. You get my point? Because it's something in them when they hear that song, they feel like they got to do it. Right. And let me tell you something, when music become more powerful than the word of the Lord, then goddamn it, we got a problem. Come on, Lamar.
Amazing. Like that's why the scriptures say so much that we got to wake up out of our sleep.
That's it.
Because like the white man shows us all the time that we in the sunken place.
That's it.
Because we've been in this religion keeping us to be bound down in one specific train of thought.
Damn right.
You understand? That's what religion means that you're bound to this one belief, this one thing, and you stuck there. You're in the sunken place.
That's it.
You understand? That's why when you come into the truth, you learn the Bible from real men of God, and that's what gets you out of that sunken place. Why? Right. Like we said now, and what Captain Zaryak said earlier, the truth will set you free.
Right.
You understand? But it's not in the Christian church. They're meant to just keep you as sheep.
And listen, and it's welcome to y'all. That's why when you go to that get that demonic sermon on Sunday. But then remember they got what you call Sunday school.
Right.
And when you go to that Sunday school, that preacher is not able to answer them questions because he is teaching you something on when he preach that's not in the Bible. So when you get to raising your hand, get me right on this, Jaredon. Yes, when you go to Sunday school and get to raising your hands too much, what they tell you?
Hey, Cab, if I could,
please,
if I could, you know, one time I was actually in Bible study.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this was about around the time that I started listening to General Muhammad's classes and stuff like that.
Right.
So I asked the question, you know what I'm saying, because of the scripture that was going on sound like pagan holidays.
Right.
So I was like, is this the reason why in the Bible it says that we shouldn't celebrate pagan holidays? The teacher lost his mind in that. He's like, that's why I don't like when people bring up pagan holidays, and that's not why we celebrate these things for and different things of that nature. I was like, man, relax, bro. I'm just asking a question. But this is the things that you go through in the Christian church when you try to combat.
That's it.
Or actually have like you saying, have a mind, have a mindset. Are you gonna think outside of the box and not just gonna capitulate to wherever they try to they trying to indoctrinate?
Yeah, right. Listen, that's how you know the truth is powerful, IG, because we get to teaching this, and people who grew up in the church, they listen. They write these things down that we say, and they go right into that damn Bible class and ask the preacher. And the preachers be like, man, where was you at? Who was you listening to?
Right.
Because remember the scriptures say, deliver the book, and they can't answer.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Before you know it, the preacher come out to the camp. Remember, y'all know if y'all was at that camp downtown Chicago, the cat stood across the street. Yeah, I smelled the Reverend Oni. Okay, and got to talk to him. I said, man, come on over here, man. You don't think I know you a preacher, man? Come on over here, come get this book. He got to talking crazy from across the street. You understand, IJ?
Common sir. This like the brainwashing through music just puts me in a mindset of drill music in Chicago.
That's it.
Which, in my personal opinion, is the worst genre. Like, it's ass, in my opinion. Like, it takes no skill.
Right.
But people love it.
That's it.
And I just don't understand it. Besides the point of it's like mind controlling.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Damn, they're like MK Ultra.
Yeah,
it forced a nigga to pick up a Glock and just go kill a nigga that looked just like him.
Well, it's right on to what this cat is saying right here. Drill music is meant to do, you know what I'm saying, what it's meant to do, and that's have us kill each other. No, you notice once the drill music, you know what I'm saying, came, the murder rate went up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See what I'm saying? Like, you notice that with the drill music, the cats who was the most popular, you know what I'm saying, end up dead in jail. Look at all these cats that's a part of this drill music, how they lives end up. You understand? And I'm coming to you part of that goes to show you that the Lord is trying to show us that we ain't supposed to be a part of this lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
Because again, it all comes from weak leadership, man.
That's right.
Not having men to show young men how to live, how to show young women on what they supposed to do. You understand? You can't let the youth raise you. How you is, you an adult, you know what I'm saying, and you letting the youth be more powerful than what you are.
Right.
Yeah, you got the damn adults, you know what I'm saying, looking up to the youth, scared of the goddamn youth. You understand? When it ain't supposed to be that way. You a grown man, you supposed to turn and teach them what it is to be a man. You ain't supposed to be teaching you what it is to be a man.
Right.
That's why when you look at rap, they try to take all the old rappers and say, well, you too old to be rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a young man's thing. You understand? Well, how could you say something like that when the young rappers are supposed to be, the old rappers supposed to be the one to tell the young cats who rapping, this is how you come. This is what you do. Here's what the music industry is trying to do to you. That's one thing that the white men have done greatly here in America is cause a divide between the old and the young. He's caused a divide between men and women. Here we are, the same people supposed to be working together, old and young, men and women, and we didn't let this devil separate us. And he separated us. This is where the separation begun. And when you go in that damn church, you know what I'm saying, and listen to that damn sermon, That's where the separation begin right there, and then it just filtrates through all walks of life. Somebody else, okay, go ahead.
And what you bring out so many heavy points.
Most
you know what I mean?
Damn right.
Hey, if I could, real quick on that young old rapper thing, sir. The funny thing is how they changed the dynamic of the rap industry. Because when rap was in its infancy when it first started, it was older brothers that really brought it out. Houdini and Curtis Blow and all of these other cats, Sugar Hill Gang, all of them brothers was in their late 20s, early 30s. You know what I'm saying? And it was considered an older brothers game until cats like LL, the Fat Boys, Run DMC came on the scene. Then it became a younger man's game. So they switched that dynamic. But if I could, out of one, there's a mental health condition that speaks to what why our brothers and sisters listen to that music every day. It's called escapism. And if I could read the definition the psychological effect.
Please do that.
Escapism is the tendency to seek distraction and relief from unpleasant, boring, or stressful realities through engaging in entertainment, fantasy, or imaginative activities. Escapism is a double-edged sword. It is helpful as a temporary, moderate coping mechanism for stress relief and mental rejuvenation, but harmful when used excessively to avoid real life responsibilities, emotions, or problems. It becomes a problem when it transitions from a short break to a long-term avoidance strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Let them break it down. Go ahead.
So basically what it's saying is it's okay to listen to you know, to have a distraction here and there.
Right.
You can listen to music here and there. You can play video games. You can go watch an entertainment, exciting movie.
Right.
But when that becomes your everyday release, when that becomes your strategy, when you're smoking weed, doing drugs, listening to music, can't stop watching TV, can't stop listening to music, can't put the weed down, can't put the pills down, can't put this down, can't put that down, and you don't live in reality, it becomes a mental health issue that's going to have you completely bugged out of your goddamn mind. And you're going to walk around insane and volatile and not even know it.
Damn right. Come on. I think y'all done.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, like, and that's that trance. You know what I'm saying? Like you living in the trance. Did you notice that there's a song for everything that you do? Like literally, when you get in your car, if you in the world, especially when you get in your car, when you go into the club, there's a song for that. What's that song? Damn, give me a club song. Anybody? Damn, this, I know we don't live like this no more.
Unfortunately,
we don't live like this.
Sexy Red now.
Sexy Red, good night. Now, when your homie die, there's a song for that. You understand what this is for? My homies. That song come on in your mind. There's a song for everything. When you want to make love to your woman, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna put on some 12 play.
Right.
It's a song for everything, and we don't. Here's the song that we don't sing. We don't sing the song of the Lord.
That's it.
And there's a song that we're supposed to sing.
Come on.
And it's supposed to be about us coming back to the Lord.
That's it.
Coming back to these laws, statutes, commandments.
That's it.
Learning how to look at them scriptures on how we should deal with our enemies according to what we did in the past.
Damn right.
And then when the Lord gets the victory, that's the song we sing. But guess what the Christian church did? They took the song of the Lord and turned it into something that plays on your heartstrings.
Right.
Have you ever watched a movie? And I'm talking about you a hardcore man in the truth. You just watched the movie. You might be sitting there watching the movie and something happened on the movie. And what's happening on the images, then they play something behind the and they play on your heartstrings. You trying to figure out why are you trying to tear up right now? You gotta fight this shit. You like, man, what the hell going on? Like, what's happening? I know I ain't about to cry to this movie. They have it to a science. That's all Captain Marvel trying to get you to understand. If you don't have these, like what we have in the UPK, you're done. That's it.
Yeah, just to piggyback on what DA was just saying, it's just like when it all boils down to it, we got to understand that everything that sounds, you know what I'm saying, a certain way and makes us feel a certain way ain't what the Lord wants to determine how we supposed to live our life.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You in that Christian church, you feel the chills and you know what I'm saying, you see the goosebumps, and you say that this man up there that's saying this sermon is giving me something, you know what I'm saying, from the God himself. Right. You know what I'm saying? When essentially what you see, if you decipher what Christian pastors do, They just giving you a motivational speech.
That's it.
They not telling you, you know what I'm saying, what said the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The word of God. They not even coming, they read the scriptures for 2.3 seconds and then they give you a motivational speech after that. They not even trying to equip the people with what they need to have in real life. And then they hear brothers like ourselves that comes out here, you know what I'm saying, on times where we could definitely be spending with our family. You know what I'm saying? And we not receiving the reward that the Christian church receives with all the millions that they pouring into the Christian church. And we come out there to educate our people on how they supposed to live, and they hate us. They hate us for that. You know what I'm saying? But they look at that Christian pastor like he giving them that's what says the Lord.
Man, come on, man. Come on. Where we going next?
Come on. So we got the story of the sister Ashley Janae being unalived in Tanzania.
Let's go.
Tanzania.
Whatever.
Man, we all have a pronunciation issue. Y'all know I have them a lot.
God.
You're gonna get it right.
IG's got the article.
Go ahead, IG.
Come on. Influencer Ashley Janae found dead in Tanzania. Investigation ongoing. Lifestyle influencer Ashley Janae, whose legal name was Ashley Robinson, was found dead while on vacation in Tanzania. Authorities and family members said she was 31. Robinson, who had more than 80,000 followers on social media, was discovered unconscious at a villa in Zanzibar, where she had been traveling with her fiance, Joe McCann. She was taken to a local hospital where her death was confirmed, according to family statements and local officials.
Listen, 80,000 subscribers, that's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And she represented a demon, you know what I'm saying, that is taking a hold of a ton of our sisters where they believe that being with a black man is a problem, that they're going to go get a white man and escape the problems of their people. As you can see, I'm coming to you, priest. As you can see, you know what I'm saying, the Lord, you know what I mean, brought that to a halt. You know what I'm saying? And you sisters better take the lesson away from this story. Don't just look at this story as sad and cry, or if you look at this story and say, you know what I mean, well, a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? You better take the lesson away from it. You know what I'm saying? Which is that you should not do what she did. You know what I'm saying? And this is also a lesson for you black women to learn that you better not ever give up on black men. You understand? You are not supposed to do that, man. And again, you know what I'm saying? We could teach you in the Bible. We got classes in the IGBK where we could show you 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 different scriptures that show you that interracial dating is a sin.
That's right.
You are not supposed to get, you know what I'm saying, with a man who has been an enemy against you and your people for 400 some odd years. Like you black, a lot of you, ton of you sisters got to be checked, man. And let's again, the church, they open up the door. The church, you open up the door for this type of madness when you teach black women that God love everybody. God don't love everybody. Captain Cesario proved that tonight in the debate when he pulled the scripture where it said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. It's a people on the earth that the Lord love. That people is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? I know it don't seem like it, but you are the people who he love. And you go in the Bible, you find out that God hates the white man. And if it is a true and just God, then you should know that he hate them, because look at what they have done.
That's right.
Look at the character of these people ever since they came in power, starting with the goddamn Greeks, then the Romans, then England, then the Spaniards, any form of white people who ever had any source of power. You see what they have done with the power. They have proven over 2,000-3,000 years that they are the devil, going all the way back to when the Romans was in Jerusalem. They had our people doing a ton of abominations, man. Like, this is who the character of who these people are. Yeah, Lamont.
I just wanted to say before we get on to the topic, we have the comments that the sister was tweeting on how she felt about, black men and, dating white people and so forth, so such.
Somebody read it.
Anyone?
Mixed babies are so cute. I've been saying since the 3rd grade, my children will be mixed. Laughing my ass off. My baby is going to be mixed when I have a child. LOL. This is oppression.
That's it.
This is this is right here is what she hates herself.
Yeah.
And when she looks in the mirror, brother, she does not love what she sees, which is why she wants her babies to look somewhat like the white man.
Right.
When she look at her mother, she don't see a beautiful woman. She look at her father, she hates her father.
That's a fact.
If we do some research on this woman and who her father is, I guarantee you they have an estranged relationship.
Yeah, that's right.
Because there is no way on earth she can look at the white man over her father and say, that's what I want my children to look like.
That's it.
And
That's
listen,
it.
and if I could say one more thing,
please.
Like the Bible say that a whore, and I don't want to really want to do this to this sister, but if I don't, I'd be remiss. Because a lot of women are going to look at this, they're not going to get the lesson from this.
Right.
You can be a spiritual whore to your people. And that's what this sister is showing you. And it's in the scriptures say that, and I'm quoting, I don't quote, I'm paraphrasing, that a whore or a harlot, she will take any arrow into her quiver.
That's it.
You see, but we have to teach our daughters. Remember that dog test, Cat? That dog test is why she said since the 3rd grade that she want her kids to be mixed, because she was one of them kids that would have saw the black baby and said the black baby is evil, the black baby is ugly, the black baby and the white baby is pure, the white baby is wonderful, the white baby is God. That's in her mind. That's what that is.
Damn right, y'all were down.
Hey, Cap DA, of course, he took exactly what I was going to say, say with the dog test, because that's exactly where I was going, because I've heard people, in regular conversation, people talk about, they want their kids to, I want my kid to be light skinned. I want good hair. You know what I'm saying? Good hair. Blue, green eyes.
That's it. Light skin.
Light skin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is real things that, people say out of their mouth. I'm talking about, we're not talking about 50, 20 years now. We talking about in the 2000s.
Right.
You have conversation with black people that would tell you they want their children to be light-skinned.
That's it.
And we got to understand psychologically why that is.
Right. It start with that religion. It start with that image of white Jesus.
Right.
Even though you black and Hispanic, you live in a white world. You know what I'm saying? They do it through imagery. They do it through radio. They do it through movies. They do it through religion. The white man, the occupation. The white man is the hero in everything. You see what I'm saying? So now, if you a black and a Hispanic child, got to grow up in a place where your people are not the hero, then you're going to have low self-esteem. Third grade, that's like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? 7 years, the damn brain ain't even developed.
Right.
But it was enough for her to say at 8 years old that she want a mixed baby. At 8 years old.
8 years old.
You understand? And we don't. This is something that we have to examine, man. We have to examine that self-love is the thing that's gonna get us to where we need to be. Every race of people love their own more than any other race.
Right.
You understand? Every nation on this planet got their own constitution, like Captain Yacht read here tonight. America got their constitution, and it don't include you niggas.
Exactly.
Right. You niggas is slaves in their constitution. And you understand? You go to China, they got a constitution. Russia, it ain't a country on the earth that ain't got a constitution. But you know one people that ain't got no constitution? You.
Niggas.
That's right.
You ain't got no constitution.
Right.
You know what your constitution is? I love everybody.
Right.
Your son getting murdered by a cop, next day on the news, I forgive him.
Right.
It's your obligation to. That's a trained slave.
Damn right, sir.
When somebody, you kill a cop, a white cop, killed my son unjustly, I'm gonna get on the camera. I say, yeah, bring the news camera up to me. I got something I would like to say. First thing I'm gonna say before I get to do saying anything.
I know what you're gonna say, if I may.
Please.
The white man is the devil. The Bible speaks of.
They gonna clip the camera at that point. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna give a damn if they clip the camera, because I'm gonna keep speaking anyway. You understand? But the point has been made.
Damn right.
Guys, one post that we didn't have up there that she posted before she was on a live.
Come on.
She said, every day black men wake up to find new ways to embarrass us.
Yeah,
if I could, what you said was so heavy, Kevin. I'm sorry, and this is gonna be short. Slavery, man, in slavery. Don't you know how long y'all think they kept us in the field? Anybody know?
So it was sun up, sundown.
Right?
Sun
brother,
up.
you from sun up to sun up, they had a shift for you. What do you think you had the time to parent your kids?
Right.
Do you see the detachment?
Right.
When black people say that we not slaves today, brother, Hispanic people don't think you slaves today, you are misinformed.
Very.
Because the number one thing that your slave master or your oppressor wants to do is keep you detached from your offspring. And today, I can tell you right now, every brother in this room who has the slave, you have to really be strategic with your time so that you can find a way to spend time with your children and teach them the things that they need to learn. Because in the field, all you got time is to pick cotton, which is why you would bring your kid on the damn plantation with you.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Now the kid's picking cotton and you telling them, hey, listen, you see this cotton you picking? Let me tell you something. The white man is the devil, and this is why you got to pick this cotton with me. And if you don't pick the cotton with me, you're gonna be at home left to your own devices. And when they at home left to their own devices, you know what they start thinking? Look at my daddy, look at my mama, they picking cotton. I want to be like that white man who don't pick cotton.
Right.
And this is why you have to train up a child in the way that they should go.
Damn
so
right.
They will never depart from it. That's all I want to say.
Hey, Salaki, sir, because you know what? It's been a disturbing, very, very disturbing trend the last couple of years. It seems like it accelerated over the last several months of sisters going online, you know what I mean, making statements like what this sister made about black men, and I don't want to be with a black man, and black men are not my equal, and out here dating Edomite, you know what I'm saying, so-called white man. Well, I had to look up a statistic or two. You know what I'm saying? For all our sisters out here that think that black men are not their natural counterparts and they're going to find peace and love and happiness in the arms of a white man, if you have really paid attention over the last several months, there have been case after case after case of sisters being unalived by their white boyfriend or their white husband. And these white boyfriends and white husbands are not serving jail time. So it says that while the FBI statistic for 2026 is not available on black women that would unalive by white men, their white male boyfriends or counterparts. One social media tracking source indicates that over 15 plus cases of black women murdered by white men in the first few months of 2026. Black women are 20 times indicates that black women are unalived at rates at 20 times higher than white women in some states. Also, a study indicates that the prevalence rate of severe violence within interracial couples is high at 4.5 times larger than the rate of monoracial white couples, 1.9 times larger than monoracial Hispanic couples, and 1.2 times larger than monoracial black couples. So for our sisters that are out here trying to date outside of their race, you are 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 times more likely to experience extreme violence in your relationship than if you would just stick with the man that the Most High had for you.
Mark, where we going next?
Should we get more on the article, or we give it alone? Come on, next up we have we got KRS-One tries to defend pedophile African Bambaataa.
KRS none.
But then, so why do you need that?
Because they're human. That my remarks, like I said, you know, I could care less. I don't care, you know, and I really don't. Like,
what is it you don't care? You don't care about the victim's statement, or you don't care about the narrative that's followed?
Let me go deep into it then. There is a professional statement that I can make that's sincere. And that's the statement that I actually made. Africa Bambaataa has to deal with Africa Bambaataa. The accusations.
Right there. This nigga got that bug.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He definitely got that bug.
He been touched by Africa.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. He's from the Bronx.
Yeah. That's why I said, man, you talked about
Gotta
it.
work hard.
You know what
He
I'm
been
saying?
Bambaataa.
Anybody that come out and defend African Bambaataa, you know what I'm saying? They got that same bug that he got.
Yeah, come.
You understand? Go ahead, play it.
Made against him are made against him. They're not made against hip hop. On top of that, nothing that Africa Bambaataa did within and for hip hop is to be taken away from him because of these accusations. Now, many people felt that that was insensitive. They said, you know, what I should, you know, I guess join the bandwagon of people that was incriminating Africa Bambaataa. My issue is that, first of all, we're talking about accusations. That's what we're talking about. Africa Bambaataa himself says, they're all liars, and this is not the truth. This is not the case. He vehemently disagrees with this. His lawyer has put out statements. They're ready to start suing people. Bam is against this. The other four people, though, they came forward. Nah, this is real. This is true.
Right.
Now we're sitting here with no evidence, no conviction, nothing but accusations.
Right. But one of the things that we have to bear in mind is that I know that you're saying that.
Let's stop it right there. This cat here, you know what I'm saying, is, well, again, I ain't sure he wasn't in the bedroom with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, this cat done had several cats come out and speak up against him. And yeah, they ain't gonna have no evidence, you know what I'm saying, if you plugged in with the small hats, you know what I'm saying, who run the damn music industry. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all done?
Also, you know what I'm saying, one of the practices, you know what I'm saying, that came by African Bambaataa is what he did, you know what I'm saying, not to incriminate himself with the victims, is to not go into them anally. He greased up they thighs and pleasured himself that way.
Right.
Not going into them anally.
That's crazy work. That's a crazy visual.
Salakis.
We got the brother speechless up here. Listen, one thing you can see with Chaos One is that he is definitely a respecter of persons. This is exactly what the Lord said not to be. You know what I'm saying?
To that part
you know, we're gonna play some more, but that's and this right here, this got to stop. You know what I'm saying? This is again coming out of the church. You know what I'm saying? That reverend who molesting everybody and who sleeping with men's wives, he gets a pass, right? Because he's the preacher. The choir director get a pass, right? You understand? And what he doing right here is he's saying, get his cat a pass. He a pioneer of hip hop. Everything he done in hip hop should not be erased because of what he done to children. Right? Like he didn't. From what people were saying, this cat didn't molested half of the Bronx. He basically was running a damn child molestation ring in the Bronx. You understand? Into his death.
If I could, please. You know, the scriptures say that, you know what I'm saying, you could be keeping the law, you know what I'm saying? You can transgress the law. And I mean, I'm paraphrasing. And it don't matter what you did in your past, you turn back to sin, all of that is wiped away. So at the end of the day, for this cat to even be condoning that, for African Bambaataa, man, listen, look at Hassan Campbell. This brother is a head case. You don't become a head case like that from accusations. Nah, this cat done been to prison. He done defended this man. He done from what he said, he done been to prison, man, for unaliving people before that whole movement. Then to be a victim of a predator. Any predator needs to be held accountable for that. And guess what? What he's doing, like you said, Cap, is no different than what the Christian church doing. He looked like the parishioners in the Christian church that stick up for Eddie Long. Right. Eddie Long was convicted. Malachi Z. York was convicted. Now, whether Africa Bambaataa was convicted or not, the crimes or the accusations should be enough for you to distance yourself from him, but you don't. You still have allegiance with this cat. And the scriptures say, man, listen, those type of cats, will be with them kind of cats. That's just how it is. I'm not ever gonna be seen with a cat. He's accused of doing this, he's accused of doing that, and then there's evidence that comes out. Just because he wasn't charged doesn't mean nothing. For my image and for the man who I've become, the man of the Lord, I can't be around that. So until we figure out what's going on with this, I'm moving. The prime example is what? Captain Tazar Yaku Polite. Captain Tazar Yaku Polite is something that everybody who's listening now, if you know what that world is about, you know how Captain Tazar Yaku was like, hey, look, man, he ain't coming on my podcast. He ain't doing nothing until this is squared away. Then when it was squared away, then it was like, yeah, man, hey, fuck him, man. Fuck him. He needs to be held accountable. And what happened was absolute justice for the victims because nobody talks about the victims.
That's right.
What goes on to these victims in their night at night when they got to sleep, brother? Nobody talks about that. And the ISUBK, we here for the victims.
Damn right.
Let's play some more to take.
These allegations are against the individual, not against the culture.
Right.
But it's the culture that actually, if these allegations are true, that added to their reticence in coming forward. A hyper-masculine culture whereby abuse can be argued away. Well, you know, she's of age. Look what she was wearing. And there's also a great deal of ignorance. If there's same-sex abuse, allegations, or whatever. You're saying he's gay. Sexual orientation and abuse are often definable solely by the individual. What we have to bear in mind is that not everybody comes forward at the time because we broadly don't know the trauma that's been enacted upon somebody. Wait, I'm with you. I'm a journalist. I know. Right.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So we have to.
Granted.
I think what we have to bear in mind is that there is also the reality that people who matter a great deal and have met and have actually narrated, they've soundtracked our lives. An allegation like that can completely destabilize our perception of who they are.
Why?
Because
they're human.
Yeah, but then so why do you care less?
Because they're human.
So you think
they're human.
So if they're human and isn't part of being human, being humane to those who have the courage to step forward into an enormous arena.
No, these people work for the FBI. This is a whole different thing we're dealing with. When you
stop it. Stop.
If I could.
Yeah, this cat said, hey, these people work. Now you gonna tell me Hassan worked for the FBI? I said this. I watched the video of this cat standing out in front of a project building in the Bronx. Man, he was throwing bottles at him, ran up off the spot. And you telling me he worked for the FBI?
Right.
Hold on, let the brother get the floor.
Hey, Salagi Cap. Like KRS-One, like the brother has not been relevant for a very long time.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And one thing he did near the end.
Why?
Yeah, Khan. And he's trying to make himself like the aficionado, the go-to man of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop will be okay without the contributions of African Bambaataa and any other degenerate and KRS-One. Like R&B has survived R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is gonna survive Diddy.
Right.
It's gonna survive Bambaataa. It's gonna survive KRS-One. Right. Like we don't need this. This is the thing. You know what I'm saying? Black people, we do not just need any old nigga as a leader.
That's right.
We need a leader that's powerful, that has morals, that is uncompromising, and has our best interest at heart, and will sacrifice himself and sacrifice themselves for our people and never bend, never fold, and never show any weakness and never show any signs of immorality. So basically what I'm saying is the world, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need Commander General Yohana and the ISUPK. Because you are never going to hear anything like this. That brother is defending, all he has is hip hop.
That's it.
He has hip hop is his God. You know what I mean? And I've met brothers like that, and that's all they latched onto it, and it made them feel powerful. It made them feel relevant. He had nothing coming from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? African Bambaataa is a product of Malachi Z. York.
You know what I'm saying? So what Africa Bambaataa is doing is just a legacy of York, and that legacy has to die. You know what I mean? And what KRS-One is doing is continuing and perpetuating a legacy of a degenerate. You know what I'm saying? That has affected generation after generation of our people that needs to be locked under the jail with that man. You know what I'm saying? And gotten rid of. That's a spirit that needs to be stomped out of. And I don't give a damn if it's a community leader or if it's just a nigga in the projects down on his luck. If they got that demon in them and they got that spirit in them and it cannot be corrected, then they need to be exiled the hell up out of here.
Man, listen, you heard the Christian, give it up. You heard the Christian come out of him, didn't you? What did he say? He's human.
Human, right.
That's the same as like the cat was just the white boy was saying in the video. That's the same as we all fall short of the glory.
It's
the same thing. Just different words, but it's the same
thing.
You meaning, man, these cats gonna make mistakes, man. Forgive them, man.
Right.
You understand? Well, meanwhile, you can't forgive this type of mistake.
Right.
Not when babies. I learned something, man, being in this truth, man, over the past years, and what I've learned is that people don't care about children.
That's right.
Yeah,
in this world here, America, people don't give a damn about children. And when children are innocent, children become what based off what you teach them. You see what I'm saying? And the problem is with adults is they never charge themselves for what the children turned out to be. So because African Bambaataa was never charged with this, a few cats came out and spoke against him. And after a while, they saying that, well, ain't nothing gonna happen to this cat right here. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, this type of demon is able to live on and on. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to speak against this type of evil. Otherwise, I'm coming to you. Otherwise, this shit just spreads. You get my point? You ever done?
Also, just to piggyback on what you just said, so like people know about his musical prominence, you know what I'm saying, and how he's known as the founder of hip hop. Like, so he's known as the one that created the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
it.
they put him in that position, you know what I'm saying, as far as the industry is known. But this cat was a prominent member of one of the biggest gangs in New York at the time called the Black Spades.
Right.
And he was like in a leadership position as well in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So like just like what you saying out of one, not only, you know what I'm saying, you coming up against this cat and they not hearing your story, now you also got all of these gang members that's gonna do something to you about it. It's people that they said
intimidation.
It's people that they said that came out and spoke up against that cat and got thrown down flights of stairs in the projects because of the accusations that they brought to the forefront.
That's it.
So this is the type of fear that they pumped into his accusers, not even to let all the accusers have the strength to even come out and talk about it. He talking about 4 people. You know what I'm saying? But it was many more people. You know what I'm saying?
Evil men holding great power, holding power that they should never have.
Yeah, I'm right.
Please.
I think even this is a great discussion, and I think like Christ said, when I thought as a child, or when I was a child, I thought as a child. We still think as children. Here we go. We let somebody define our culture as music, sports, acting, whatever art. That's what we're known for. We're not like what the scripture say, Cap. I just whose oppressors. I'm sorry, I might butcher the scriptures, but require the song from us. Like this is what we have become. No, that's not the culture. That's not the heritage that the Lord gave us. Yes, music is cool. Yes, this is that, but I don't even think it's that serious. When you move the music away from the situation, what do you have? A predator.
Right.
What do you have? A victim.
Right.
What do you have? Somebody that went against the laws that the Lord gave us. That's our heritage.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna have to, in the UPK, that's what we built on that. We define who we are by the things that we do based on what the Lord said. The culture, everybody said, oh, do it for the culture. Do it for the man. I got to go. Because what's that thing with Gucci Man, Cap? Gucci Man and what's the cat name? Pooh Shiesty. Yeah. And they thinking about, oh man, Gucci Man, you a snitch and blah blah blah. Yeah, that's a fact. They all in that world. That's not the world we need to live in.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, in the UP, as a man in the UPK, a man that don't not even just a man in the UPK. If you listen to the UPK and you decided that okay, I'm not gonna live my life according to what they doing in the ghetto, because predominantly in the ghetto, they sinning against the Lord on a daily basis. If you not in the old people, I'm sorry, the elders in our communities, they don't live by that. That's why they the neighborhood watch. They go tell. They telling on you, man. All we have to do is just separate, and that brings me back to that scripture I was thinking about, Cap, when we was talking about the other thing. Like we in a deep sleep, that trance. Scriptures say, "Awake, awake."
What you got next?
Come on, the last one we have up in the queue.
So like, you mind if you play just a little bit more of this?
I'd like to just move on. Is it something more on
Cap, he got a deal.
Go ahead, play.
Deal with that.
I just think for balance that everything, both perspectives should be given.
Look at his face. He don't give a damn what she's saying.
He remind me of so many gay niggas.
Right.
Yeah. They all got that same gay spirit.
Yeah.
That nigga is
Go ahead, play it.
Respectful acknowledgement.
Not against Africa Bam. They're not Africa Bam.
No one's untouchable.
No, yes, you are. We have to learn that. No, we have to learn that. No, our leadership has to be untouchable, or they're not leaders.
What?
They have to. Here's an example. Right now in America, there's a robust election going on between Trump and Hillary Clinton.
I knew he was gonna bring Trump.
Bernie Sanders just burnt millions of people that were voting for him. Millions, okay? He just sided with Hillary Clinton, okay? Do you see the game that's being played against us? Put us to the side.
I heard enough. I think we caught the part that you wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted people to hear that this cat is saying that, saying if you hold a certain position, then you are infallible, meaning that you that nothing that you do is supposed to be pushed to the forefront because you are our leader, and we have to listen to you. So if you molest kids and stuff, we got to brush everything under the rug because you are our leader. And if it comes out that you a child molester and stuff, it looks bad on us.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And this mindset is what keep our people so destroyed.
Yeah.
If you look at Christianity, when they try to put Martin Luther King and all the things that he did, man, come on, man. He just a man. It just let's sweep all the things that he done disgusting and nasty. Let's sweep that up under the rug.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? This is the same mind frame, and this the only way that we're gonna progress as a people is we start holding our leadership accountable for their actions.
It was damn near like when he said that, you see no girl, she got quiet.
Right.
Because she couldn't even believe that this cat just said that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we don't. I lead. What he say?
Like they untouchable.
Yeah, they the leaders are untouchable. Now, once again, what you have to examine is where does that type of culture come from? All of these churches. Let me tell you something. You better look at the church as the epicenter of Black people's destruction. It is the epicenter of it. You understand? Because it is the home of. This person in this church is prominent. This person right here can't be touched. It don't matter who he molested. It don't matter what adultery he committed. It don't matter how much money he's stealing from people. It don't matter if the preacher is selling drugs.
That's right.
He's held at a certain standard, and you better not come speak against our preacher. Then you wonder why, that gets spread through the community in itself. When you cannot, when the Lord said what? The leaders of our people, I'm paraphrasing, but the leaders of our people are the reason why we destroyed. Caused them, they caused us the earth based on the leadership. So if Black people don't have no morals, it's because the people who teaching them ain't got no guts. You understand? Come on, DA, please.
And I don't know if anybody else thinking like this. If Africa Bambaataa is dead, and he would be the preacher, in the Christian church, right?
That's a
Let's say
fact.
he's the Christian. If Rap was the Christian church, he was the top preacher, right? When he dies, who's now the top preacher? Is it KRS-One? And is KRS-One saying that he should be infallible? Because does he know he got shit that he's doing that he shouldn't be doing? That don't come out? Don't ever talk about KRS-One. That's what he's saying. Really, to me, that's what I get. I could be wrong.
No, you 100%
but he
right.
sound like the preacher that stood that took the spot of the preacher that just got unalived or just passed away. He's the new preacher. He was the assistant preacher. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
If I could, sir, and that's a heavy thing you're saying, because in the comment sections of these videos, you know what I'm saying, with KRS-One and this reemerging, that's what a lot of the people are saying. They're like, why is KRS sticking up for Bambaataa? Does he got some skeletons in his closet that he don't want to? The reason he defending Bambaataa so much is because he may, and I'm just saying what the people saying. I'm not accusing the brother of nothing, but the people are saying that he may have some things that he's doing, that he's done with Bambaataa or similar to Bambaataa. That's why he's pushing for him to be untouchable.
Or plan on doing it.
You know what I'm saying? And like Cap said, man, listen, that's not how we operate as a people. We have never operated. Now, I understand we've been here in oppression. I understand that we've been whitewashed. We ain't even brainwashed. We've been whitewashed for 400, 500 years. But goddamn it, in our spirit as a people, we know that ain't right. We don't defend molesters. You know what I'm saying? We call out the molester uncle. We chase the molester neighbor out of the neighborhood. We try to get them niggas arrested. We don't defend no pedophiles. We don't defend no rapists. We don't defend no degenerates. We never have in our history of being here. You know what I'm saying? And in recent times, that brainwashing, that whitewashing has gotten so deep that we're starting to. But as long as the ISUPK on this earth, we're gonna fight that, and that spirit will never take prevalence in our neighborhood.
Yeah, and I'll end with this. I don't want later on in that video, he goes on to read from a manual that he was writing called the Hip Hop Bible. I don't know. Yeah. And that's I'll just leave off. Yeah, so you get a chance, just check out that video in totality, man, because that was one of the most disgusting things that I've seen.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? From that culture.
Well, listen, man. Here's the thing: they got a such thing called cancel culture. KRS-One needs to be canceled.
Right.
Right.
Let me tell you something. You can imagine how many cats that did, and if they was throwing cats down the steps, you know what I'm saying, for speaking, you know what I'm saying, against this cat, then that means the people was terrified. You understand what I'm saying? To say something, man. That's why you brothers and ancestors got to come in the ISUPK, because in here you're gonna get protection. And here you ain't gonna be intimidated by nobody. I don't give a damn gang, pope, whomever. No intimidation gonna be taking place here. That's right. So
I'm glad how you ended that. You know, coming into the school and getting protection.
Damn
and this story is about, you know, losing that protection. We got a story about an individual, a brother, that ended up passing away earlier this week. His his name in the world was Savon Dillon. You know, saying, of course, I don't know if you want to, you know, go into the backstory or whatnot.
Please.
This brother, he used to be in the Chicago school out here, like 8-9 years ago.
We have a picture of him when he was an officer.
We got
we got the
picture up.
I put this up there.
Yeah, let's show the picture of when the brother was an officer. Go ahead.
He I believe at the time he raised up to officer of 500. His name was Muthayah. You understand? He was a good soldier for the Lord. When we, like I said, back in the day, you understand, he was coming up strong and everything like that. But worldly things brought him back, and he ended up falling out the school.
That's it.
So when you see in the picture online, it's the brother that's on his knee. You understand? He came in. He was probably about, so we're talking 8 years old. He's about 20 years. He was probably about 20 years old when he came in. He lasted for about 3 years or so. Like he fought and got a rank up to 500, and then fell back into the world through the devil's schemes and Eve.
Well, listen, okay, and I used to counsel this brother daily. All right, and if I could remember, what I'm saying, what pulled him back into the world was he had a wicked bitch.
Damn right.
I got to call it like it is.
Damn right.
He had a wicked ass woman that pulled him out of the truth. And when she pulled the brother out of the truth, she ended up leaving the brother.
Damn.
So let that,
Shocker.
Right. Spoiler
You
alert.
see what I'm saying?
Right.
So let that be a lesson, for you brothers, man. I know you love your rib. I love my rib. You know what I'm saying? I know you love them women, you love them wives and all that, brother, but they cannot come before this truth.
Right.
You understand? Christ said, he that love mother and father and wife and son and daughter more than me ain't worthy of me.
Damn
You understand?
right.
When you love them more than you love the Lord, then guess what? That's going to be the one thing that pull you up out of here.
Right.
And that brother got pulled up out of here by a wicked woman. And when she pulled him up out of here, pulled him away from the brotherhood and the ISUPK, the most sincere brotherhood that you're going to find throughout. You ain't going to find no brotherhood better than this. You understand? A lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like to define brotherhood by money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you see a bunch of cats with money. Them cats hate each other, man. The cats sleeping with each other, women, all that, jealous of each other, all of that. You get my point? But not up in here. And so to get pulled away from a brotherhood like this brother, it is insane. So she pulled her brother out, you know what I'm saying, of this brotherhood. And then, like the whore she was, she ended up leaving his brother.
Right.
And when she left him, it destroyed him.
You
get my point, because he had a daughter with this sister. So now he in a state to where he done been pulled out, he done been destroyed by the sister, and the brother could not find enough strength to make it back in here. And because he could not find enough strength to make it back in here, brothers and sisters, it cost him his life. And now we not bringing this out to glorify the brothers, but glorify this brother's death. We bringing this story out, you know what I'm saying, for those of you brothers and sisters who are in the truth, that you better take this as a lesson to never leave this. Because once you get poured, get that oil poured on your head, this is a blood oath. You understand? The Most High do not honor you turning your back on him. Because when you turn your back on the Most High, you turn your back on the plight of your people, and therefore the Lord is not having that, man.
Hey,
Calvin Khan, sir, if I could add, before this tragic event happened, the Lord visited him twice and gave him an opportunity to come back.
That's a fact.
I believe the brother was shot in the head.
He was.
And then was it like last year that the brother seen him at the library?
Yeah, Comic-Con. So, go ahead, sir, we was going last year, the year before. Year before last, Cap, we were we had to alternate camp spots. So we went down on State Street, and you know how far that walk is from the parking lot. Well, that day we had a lot of cars, so it was a majority of the camp. You know what I'm saying? We walking back from State Street, we going to the library to use the bathroom. And when we come out, the brother is standing right there at the door. And it's about also mark like 5, 6, maybe 7 of us. You know what I'm saying? And brother stopped, and he stopped us, talked to us, you know what I'm saying? Saluted everybody. Khan on what Khan, sir, and tell Cap Marquardt, this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. But over his bullet wound, he put a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? And brothers talked to him about coming back to the school.
Yeah.
And he said, I know, the Most High this and the Most High that, and I know I'm supposed to, and you know what the Most High, like, he knew the punishment. He knew what he was facing.
That's it.
But the brother's demon, and then he pulled out a wad of money to show you what he was out in the world doing.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I want to make a donation real quick. You know what I'm saying? Pulled out a whole wad of money. I think he gave brother like $20 donation. You know what I'm saying? And that's not here nor there, but the brother was completely back out in the world, hustling, doing whatever he was doing. Confessed to the priest of the Lord while we on our way to camp that he knew what was going on, that he knew what he went through was from the Most High. And he had no indications that he was ready to come back into the school, sir. And the odd thing about that brother, he didn't remember me, but I'll forever remember him. Because when I was searching for the truth, I came to the library I came to Harold Washington, and I diverted to the west side because class had got changed, and we went to that library over there on the west side on Pulaski Street. And the first brother that ever poured me a drink out of the strength of brotherhood was Mathiya. That's the first brother in the UPK to ever pour me a drink. You know what I'm saying? That's the first brother besides Captain DeBar Mop. That's the second brother whose phone number gave me their phone number that was saved in my phone from the truth, sir. You know what I mean? He was my Cap was my point of contact. But that brother right there, we communicated back and forth a little bit before I disappeared for a couple months. You know what I mean? Before I left as a young man and came back. But I always remember that brother. You know what I mean?
Let's get the story before we get into more points. Let's get the story of what happened to this brother.
Khan. 27-year-old Savon Dillon has been identified by Cook County ME as the male shot and killed out west last night. On Monday night, April 13th, 2026, around 9:33 p.m., Chicago police responded to calls of shots fired and a person shot on Congress in Central Park. When they arrived, they found Sullivan on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds to the body. He was rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. CPD says Sullivan was walking into a residential building when 3 unknown offenders got out of the car, ran up on him in the building, firing shots at him before they fled the scene.
And this is what you got to understand. Like, being in the truth is all about having the Lord's protection.
Oh, God.
Because no matter how much money you think you got or how strong you are, how many guns you think you got, you know what I'm saying? And the scheme of things, you just small.
Right.
And your life can be taken at any point in time. You understand? The Lord can break you. And as you can see, this brother is no longer here. He was in the truth and he left the truth. And unfortunately, brothers, you know what I'm saying? If you had that oil poured on your head and you are an ordained priest in here, if you lead this truth, you next. We try to Jenna Muhammad and the Jenna, they talk about this all the time. Right. It ain't just brothers, it's just that this happens to damn near everybody that leads the truth. It just so happened that this particular story right here made the front page news. But there's so many stories of brothers and sisters that leave the truth that don't make the news. We get the calls all the time. We hear the stories all the time. You see what I'm saying? You ever done?
Yeah, if I could, sir, you know what I'm saying, just to make it clear, you know what I'm saying, to everybody. Like we not glorifying this and by no means.
No.
You know, this brother just to bring it clear, like when I came into the truth, you know what I'm saying, me and this brother basically came into the truth around the same time. You know, my first classes, you know what I'm saying, it was like his first class.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He got his name at the pass, though. I got my name right after the pass.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
So it's, you know, and I had love for this brother. You know
That's right.
I'm not gonna, you know, by any means, you know what I'm saying, try to take that away. I had deep love for this brother because he was a young brother in the truth, and we spent a lot of time together. You know,
that's good. That's it.
Coming into the truth, rides here, there. You know what I'm saying? Different things we doing for the truth. So I got mad love for the brother, and we all know what happened to him. But we have to look at these things and internalize all of these things and understand that, you know, when you looking around your camp, that brother is in your camp. That same type of brother is in your camp.
That's it.
You as a man, you know what I'm saying, and this truth that we in, we have to make sure that we on point. We doing what we supposed to do in this truth to deviate brothers like that from going back into the world.
Get it, brother. Get y'all down here for that. Let me tell you something. As a real leader, you just can't take the good.
Right.
You got to take the bad. And as a leader, I charge myself. And that with this brother, I did not succeed in. As many brothers I have succeeded. But a real leader, you know what I'm saying, you got to take the wins and the losses. You just can't say, oh, I'm a winner. It's so many brothers that I did not reach. Now, as a leader, what you supposed to do? That's supposed to make you strive hard. That's supposed to make you say, man, listen, well, I can't lose another brother like that. You understand? That's why I say it's important that you charge yourself. When you wake up out that bed every day, understand something. Most people wake up out that bed and they think about themselves. They think about how they gonna feed. If it ain't themselves, it's the very family that they have in that home. But you better get yourself out of that mindset, man. When you get up out that bed in the morning, you better be thinking about yourself. I want to be selfless, meaning what can I do for the truth?
Right.
Your mind's supposed to be on the truth 24/7 because now you'll be thinking about how you can help those brothers and sisters that's not in here.
Right.
Because this is a place of protection.
That's right.
And when you leave that protection, so many of brothers and sisters it is happening to. You could look at the cats right now in the eyes you became. You could say, this is certain. These brothers right here, they love their people. You know a man love his people by the work that you see him putting in.
Right.
It's midnight. We in here, you know what I'm saying, having a goddamn podcast at midnight. I remember one about to fall over in his mother. You get him up, or he got to work at 3 o'clock in the morning. You see what I'm saying? But this brother loved his people.
Yeah, right.
His dedication of running this show is what's gonna bring brothers in here.
That's right.
It's what's gonna bring sisters in here, man.
Right.
So when you get up out of that bed, man, don't think about how you gonna fill your belly. I think about all the things, your individual success. Get up out that bed, and the first thing that you should have on your mind is, what can I do for the truth that will help bring a brother and sister up in here?
Yeah, right.
You get my point? Come on, Avalon. Somebody put the camera on Rapayala before we figure it out. Go ahead, IG.
Slay, sir, just to add to your point, like this brother, he's been like a constant reminder to me my whole time in the truth.
Yeah.
Just like Yardan, when I first came in, I'm 34 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was like 24, 25.
Damn.
Yeah, and Mathiah, he was like 20 or 19. We was close in age, so I was close to the brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like he should be where I'm at right now.
That's it.
And I look at it like, okay, I could be on that other spectrum.
Damn right.
And be where he's at.
That's
So,
it.
You know, it's just a constant reminder of, nigga, you better hold your post.
Damn right.
You ain't got no choice.
Right. Go ahead, Cap.
Man, listen, this brother right here was very dear to me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This hurt.
Yeah,
right. I stayed up many nights with this brother as well.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his woman, counseling them. You understand? Solving their problems. Whatever Captain Malquad told me to do, I did it. And I didn't do it because I was told to do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but I
it.
did it because I was told to do it. But I did it because I love this brother.
That's
I
it.
love this family. I knew his children. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
just know, when you leave this truth out, you ain't just leaving this truth. You leaving these brothers that love you, my man. Like, brother, like, listen, we sacrificed so much for this brother. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, he left. And here's something that brothers better learn. The reason why he left could have been because his woman. Could have been, right? Could have been because of poverty, right? Could have been because, come on, give me something else. He didn't have a car, no transportation. Could have been because want to smoke weed again. Here's what I don't know. This is what I get comfort out of. Brother,
No, I'm not drinking.
he left because he was not here. So I feel like all the things that I did or that we all did for this brother and for many other brothers, brother, they just not here. That's how I don't go insane.
That's it.
I'm just keeping it 100 because you can't erase the love that I got for this brother.
Damn right.
Even now he in his grave, I damn near want to shed tears right now because we know this brother. We went to war with this cat.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Like, brother, we held his children.
That's it. That's a fact.
Maybe that meant more to us than it did to him.
That's it.
Because we didn't leave him out, he left us.
Right. Man, listen, when you got love for the world, brother, you got love for death.
Right.
Because outside of the truth, that's all that's out there. It ain't nothing but death for you, man. That's why the Lord say this small sanctuary. As small as this sanctuary is, it don't matter. This is the home of the truth. I'm coming to you, Father. Go ahead.
If I may, like, you know, some people take it in their minds, they might take advantage of that word called grace. And that opportunity the Lord gives you to get yourself correct.
Right.
You understand? Which is a beautiful thing. Like, the Lord showed us enough mercy because Christ did what he did, gave us enough time to get ourselves together.
That's it.
You understand? Then you come into the school, you found your safe haven.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You don't know how much grace or what time the Lord gave you to get yourself correct.
Come on.
So once you become correct in this truth, you know, get that oath and everything like that unto the Lord. When you leave, that clock starts continuously running.
That's it.
You understand? You found your safe haven. That time, that grace It stopped.
That's
It's
it.
on pause because you're safe. You're in the haven.
Mhm.
But once you leave, that clock continues counting, and the Lord's counting your number.
That's
You
it.
understand? Of at least how I think about it. I'm not gonna risk how much time of grace I had left before I came into the school.
Damn
I'm not
right.
playing with that fire.
Damn
You
right.
understand
Damn
that
right.
Black Blunt not worth the punishments of the Lord.
Damn
That
right.
woman not worthy, of enough to sacrifice for the Lord,
Damn
or
right.
to stay with for the Lord.
That's it.
You understand that grace? You don't know how much time the Lord had before you came into the school.
Damn
So don't
right.
play with the fire.
Damn right. But Father Zah,
You know what I'm saying? I just, I only met the brother a couple times.
no doubt.
I ain't really know the brother like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and say all the, stories that y'all bring out about the brother. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I just, hear about it. And what I can say is, me myself, I feel short as well. And I'm just looking at it like that could have definitely been me as well.
Damn right.
Like, it was a time that I was the only man. This the longest I ain't carried a gun since I was still carrying my pistol in the truth
Damn right.
every fucking day.
Damn
What
right.
I'm saying? And I've been home 2 years from the penitentiary now. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
And this the longest I ever, since the first time I picked up a gun, since I put it down, the longest I ever not picked it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No doubt.
Right. And I'm knowing, you know what I'm saying, the Lord got something better for me in store.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Than that. And like what Mark was saying, grace is something not to be taken lightly.
Damn right. That's it.
You got brothers that, you know what I'm saying, leave up out of here in the same in 2 seconds, it's over with.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen,
I just really want to thank the Most High for the
come on.
grace.
Damn right.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's for, turning my failures into success. That's all.
Man, listen, the Lord said he is not the God of the dead, but the God of the living. So what that means is Black and Hispanic and Native Indian, man, every day you supposed to be fighting to live.
I'm right.
You're supposed to treat life as a very precious thing. And in treating it as a very precious thing, understand that we got more to see. Like a lot of brothers give up because they think America is the end all of everything.
Right.
They look at this place and look at our condition and look at the hell and don't understand we got a bright future ahead of us, man. We got the, I want to listen. I don't know about y'all. I ain't doing all this work for nothing.
Right.
I like to see the return of Christ.
Damn right.
I like to see, you know what I'm saying, when we be in our own land, in rulership. I like to see, give an opportunity to see Karyaj when white people be in slavery, goddamn.
Right, sir.
Now, in order to be able to see these things, brother, you're gonna have to fight for it, man.
Right.
And you a man, you a warrior, man. What you want, you want things to come easy. You want everything to just you don't want to have to struggle for nothing. You don't want to have to fight for nothing, huh? Yes, it's rough being in the truth.
Damn right.
Yes, it's a hard thing. Yes, it's not gonna be easy. But you're gonna have to fight for the kingdom of heaven, huh?
That's right.
Because when you don't fight for the kingdom of heaven, brother, you're gonna be pulled into death.
That's right.
You're gonna be pulled to somebody's prison where you basically get it's like get death itself, and it's in itself being in somebody's prison. Either or. You understand? Be a man. I strive for this, man.
Right.
Yes, demons gonna come. And this brother wasn't strong enough. He let them demons pull him on out, and now he gone. You see what I'm saying? But what I can say for the brother, he did show some strength for a certain amount of time, and I got to give him props in that. He showed some strength, rose up to an office of 500 up in here, which ain't easy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He did serve the Lord for a time. You get my point? He just didn't finish. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna finish for the brother.
That's right.
Lord allow the Lord show him mercy, and when Christ return and that last trump, hopefully we see the brother on the chariot. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Lord allow. You know what I'm saying?
I could captain one thing. Like, listen, there's a reputation that a man has. All men have one beginning and one ending. You understand? How you leave should be what you think about on an everyday basis. Because if you look at the Maccabees, right? That brother sparked a revolt, and he led a revolt, and he died. When he died with honor. He died with a legacy. We're still reading about it today. Then there's brothers who did not follow Judas Maccabees, and they went into the wilderness camp, and their story is they died on the Sabbath day because they didn't want to fight. Well, I'll choose what happened with Judas. I'll take that. You understand? I'm gonna fight with these brothers who will never bow their knees to bow out.
Because what you saying so heavy is this: when you leave that strong legacy, when you die, the men who living as of your people, they gonna draw strength from your story.
Right.
They gonna say, my yard man, he went through trials and tribulations. You dead in the ground, but it's gonna be a brother that read it and say, man, I want to be like this brother here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yaradon, you know what I'm saying? DA, Lamont, Iwalum, all the rest of them, Karyas. They gonna read your story. I don't know about y'all. I want to be written in the new records.
Come on. Damn right.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? And listen, brother, you know we all done been through some painful things in here. But one thing you can guarantee, Captain Marquardt ain't never been the truth.
That's
right.
Right out of
I don't give a damn what in the hell ever that 2 blades
Right.
chopped off. Nigga, I'm gonna be in here on a wheelchair talking about, man, listen. You get my point? Because I know when Christ return, I'm gonna get them legs back.
Right.
Get my point?
Right.
Faith is a very important thing. If you don't have faith, we will never achieve what it is to be free. And right now we have to accept we in slavery. We under mental slavery like something you cannot believe.
Right.
And in order to get out of this, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to fight and we're gonna have to work for it. And that start with believing that it's possible for us to get free. You have to have faith that it is a nigga God. Again, if we know it's a nigga God, we know that the Most High is the only God that's out there. But say you a person that don't believe in the nigga God, well, nigga, you better find some faith and create it.
That's right.
That's right. You listen to this podcast right now, you better say, I listen to it. You go in the closet and say, man, Lord, if you real, I want you to deal with me from here on out. I just watched a podcast where some niggas sitting around a round table just told me that God is a nigga, and I want you to show me that from here on out. And I guarantee you, as a prophet of the Lord, the Most High gonna show you what we saying is real. What you got next? All right, with that, man, it's been one hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? We did what I did. Lamar, you got any announcements?
Come on, sir. As always, make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe to all Round Table of Truth social media pages out there. RNU. You understand? Tomorrow we will be at 47th and Ashland at noon until for camp. You understand? Waking up the people of Israel. That's right. Next weekend
we all gonna need a cup of coffee in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gonna be working out. Niggas gonna get tired.
I'm getting to it. I'm
getting
gonna roll
in the gym,
over to a cup of coffee and get to it.
Right back. We up. We doing it.
You gonna need a cup of coffee with some espresso. and a little shot of something in there. Go ahead.
Come on. Next Saturday, the Round Table of Truth will be a part of the Black Effect Podcast Festival out there in Atlanta. And then April 25th, next weekend. You know, so make sure to look out for us. And following that, on May 2nd, we'll be out there in Kentucky for the Kentucky Derby.
Damn right. Just shout out to Officer Amawanga Bar. You know what I'm saying? Brother did a hell of a job. He had a couple of cats, you know what I'm saying, that left the truth, left their post, like we talking about with this brother here tonight, or whatever. They better make their way back. Right. You know what I'm saying? They'd be the next ones you read about. But with that being said, that brother held on to his post. You understand? And you are instructed as a man in the military to hold on. You ain't just holding on your post for yourself. You holding on your post for these babies, man. Right. For these 2-year-old and 3-year-old and 5-year-old babies that you don't even know, but like General Yohana say, nigga, they a black man like you, right, and it's worth something. Right.
Damn right.
God damn it. You the tool there, the Big West Boston Bayhead Radio. I got that covered there. Get me right with Father Zod. Listen, man, also want to give it up, you understand? Officer Yaradon, give him a hand.
Easy.
You got any more announcements? Any announcements?
Yes, sir. If I could, you know what I'm saying, pay your tithes, you know what I'm saying? IRCPK.com.
10%.
10% of all your increase, you know what I'm saying, goes to the man of the Lord. You know
if you don't pay your 10%, I'm going to send Iwalum. I'm going to send Karyash. And that's it. And a few of these other Kayaj, Kayaj looking for a reason to use them guns.
Man.
He's looking for a reason to use them guns. Pay your tithes, or I'm sending them guys to come get it from you. All right, go ahead.
Also, if you're looking for any give, you know what I'm saying, go to diversitymall.com. That's all I got. So.
Man, give it up, give it up.
You one of the black on black, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Where the trooper at? Salaki.
Trooper got up out of here.
Oh man, that brother got on the tight, man. That joint tough. That's a leather on leather.
Yeah.
Also, too, you want to give it up to Officer our lumber bar. Any announcement?
Come. So this brothers out there that's watching, man, it's gonna be a UPK summer. We got all kind of events.
Right.
I mean, events. Then Cap, you know, we got the famous Midwest tour. We're gonna be in every city. We have the cookouts. I mean, if you ain't in the school, I don't know what you're doing.
What's wrong with your life?
Man, listen, you in this truth, man, get busy with that work. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Right. Also, Officer Mayad, give him a hand. Any announcements, Mayad?
Hey, if I could, sir. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you are in the world, you know what I mean? Go to isupk.com. You know what I'm saying? Find a local school in your area and get into classes. We got classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. Free classes Monday through Friday, 7 to 9. Remember, the ISUBK is not some local organization. We are international, worldwide. You know what I mean? So no matter where you at in the world, you can, if you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you can find a class and you can get into this truth and change your life.
Let me just say this. Your preacher every Sunday, you giving him double tithes.
Double tithes. 1,000 plus 1,000.
And right. You know what I'm saying? You giving him all that money and he teaching you how to be wicked. And we coming here and we ain't charging you a dime, and we teaching the man, brothers and sisters, how to be righteous.
Damn right,
and ain't charging you a quarter.
That's right.
I just wanted to say that how backwards this world is to where the men that's teaching you how to be evil, man, you giving them all the money.
Yep.
And because you giving the black community is giving these preachers all the money in the world. These niggas got private jets. They got alligator shoes that cost $10,000.
Right.
They got houses in every state. Come on. And they teaching you how to be a sinner.
Nice.
You understand? Meanwhile, you got these men of God in the ISBK, and you ain't giving us nothing for what you giving them.
Right.
And yet we still doing the job.
Damn right.
When are we gonna learn?
Damn,
my yard.
Sir. Also, you know what I'm saying, no matter where you are in the world, every Saturday come and attend the Sabbath service. You know what I mean?
That's
right. We are going to break down the scriptures from Genesis to Revelations. We give you the ancient Hebrew, the Lashwan Kodash, the Holy Tongue, our original language. Then we give you the English breakdown, you know what I'm saying, the English translation and a proper scripture breakdown so you can understand your culture, your history, and where the hell you came from. Also, we are in the beginning of the Feast of Weeks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Also known as the Feast of First Fruits. This is a 50-day feast that started last week. It is going to end, if I'm not mistaken, on May 30th or May 31st. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're going to have a closing of this feast, you know what I mean? But what you going to do right now, I know we're in captivity. I know times is hard. I know inflation, food stamps is cut, all that. But make sure you come to the ISUPK, gather with your brothers and sisters, and let's eat some food and drink some strong drink and celebrate this brotherhood and sisterhood on a regular basis during these next 50 days.
That's right. Damn right. And did you mention already we're going to be on 47 in Ashland? Okay. Also, I want y'all to give it up to the technical team over there. All right. Officer Ramawar, get him a hand. Officer Raj Karad, get him a hand as well. Raj Karad normally got a little something to say in the podcast, but he been here since about 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I think the brother whining on down. You know what I'm saying? But he laid it in that chair. Also, give Officer Rakam Yala a hand.
All right.
We got Officer Karyash in the building.
That's right.
Officer Rapayala in the building.
That's right.
Officer Mapataza in the building.
Right.
We want to thank our guest, Captain Bob Ma, for joining us live. Right. I am Captain Malqua, under command of Jenny Howard. See you tomorrow on 47 in Ashland. the south side of Chicago. Get ready for the mayhem, baby. Like you.
Mayhem's coming.